Hi, I'm Bailey with MyMathExperts, and today I'm going to help you solve the following problem. Where's a graph of x minus 4y plus 8 equals 0 across the y-axis? So there's actually two ways that you can approach this. We'll say method 1 and method 2. Method 1 is to transform it into slope-intercept form and identify the y-intercept from there. If we're looking where it crosses the y-axis, that's the same thing as finding the y-intercept. So transform into slope-intercept form. Intercept form. And that is y equals mx plus b, where m represents the slope and b represents the y-intercept. So we're given x minus 4y plus 8 equals 0. So to get this into slope-intercept form, we basically just want to get y by itself. So what I'm going to do is get rid of all the other stuff that is surrounding y. So we're going to subtract this x on both sides. So we get a negative x over here. We're going to subtract the 8. Negative 4y equals negative x minus 8. And then we're going to divide both sides here by negative 4. Minus 8 over negative 4. And then in order to get this really looking like slope-intercept form, we're going to split these terms up. So this is the same thing as negative x over negative 4 minus 8 over negative 4. And then we have a lot of negatives going on here. So negative divided by a negative is a positive. This is going to be the same thing as positive x over 4. And then again, we have negative 8 over negative 4. That's going to turn into a positive 2. So if we really want to make this super slope-intercept form, we could even rewrite this x over 4 as 1/4 times x plus 2. And then you can identify this is the slope, and this 2 is the y-intercept. So we would say the y-intercept is 2. Method 2, let me zoom all the way out here so we can see our original question again. Method 2 has to do with the meaning of a y-intercept and using it in the actual equation. So if we think about what a y-intercept means on a graph, for example, y-intercepts are going to be like, for example, right here, or right here, or right here. These are all points that are crossing the y-axis. And if we think about what those points would be as coordinate points, this one would be 0, 2. This one would be 0, 5. And this one would be 0, negative 4. Something that they all have in common is that the x values are 0. So we can actually use that in our equation. And we can say, we can set x equal to 0, and then whatever the y value is going to be our y-intercept. So we could say 0 minus 4y plus 8 equals 0. This is going to be just negative 4y plus 8 equals 0. Let's subtract the 8 here. 4y equals negative 8. Y equals negative 8 divided by negative 4, which is going to be positive 2. So we can see we get the same answer. So both of these methods are correct. It's just up to you how your brain works, what you want to do. So thanks. Hopefully that helped.